Good day, viewers from wherever you are watching. This is Football Lights. My name is Enzo. This is a football show where we talk about football, we talk about the tackles, transfer updates and rumors, in-game analysis, post-match and pre-match reaction. And today on the show, we'll be talking about two teams that are in a similar race for the top four, which is Manchester United and Chelsea. With Manchester United lying fourth in the table, just 1 point below Chelsea, just 1 point above Chelsea on the EPL table. And another thing striking about these two teams is their recent form. Their last 5 games has been similar, and including the managers. There has been new managers. Now I want to know what's happening in the club. Is it the new success? Is it the new manager bounce effect? Or is there a solid performance, a convincing performance that these two teams are back in form and they can make the top four at the end of the season? So I have with me in the house Nazar, and he will be answering for Manchester United, Michael Carrick, and Enzo, myself. I will be answering from Liam Rossino of Chelsea. Now here are the big questions. Have recent results shown real progress, or is it still too inconsistent? Like, have recent results? Let's start with the Man U man. What do you think? Have recent results showed real progress, or are there still lapses?
I mean, with Manchester United, you have a new manager, Michael Carrick. He has come in for Ruben Amorim, changed the system from a back three to a back 4-2-3-1. And Man United have gone 5 games unbeaten, 4 wins on the bounce and a draw. And you can see there's a change in not only the tactics but the way the players play. The players want to play for each other, every tackle, each press, and the way the team plays is different. We now rely more on players' close-knit combinations. You can see most of the attack starts with Lisandro Martinez. I can highlight in the game against Arsenal, he played over 100 passes, completing them at over a 90% clip. You have our attack starting with him, and then Kobe Mainoo, who has been brought into the team, formerly iced out by Ruben Amorim. And he has been one of our top performers since. And that's where those guys are the spine of the team now. Sen Lamens, our goalkeeper, Lisandro Martinez, Kobe Mainoo, Casemiro, and Bruno Fernandes. Those guys, they give us what we call the foundation. We build on those guys. If you watch most of our games, Kobe Mainoo, most of our attacks go through him. He's the connector. When he stands, there are like maybe 3-4 Manchester United players around him. You know, he gives those short passes that starts attacks, and
There are things Enzo Maresca was supposed to do, like turn us to a winning machine. Yes, you gave us the Club World Cup, but give us the consistency winning. You win games, not now. We played Barcelona, we won Barcelona, then we went down to Arsenal, we got a draw with 10 men. Then we went away to Leeds United, and you fumbled your lineup to start with, relying on the more inexperienced players. I know I just see as a coach that is resting on his laurels. But Liam Rossino, he came in, he checked our midfield. You see Andre Santos. I've been preaching, I've been saying about Andre Santos, right? For the Brazilian, Brazil. From under 20, he won the under 20 World Cup with Brazil. He was instrumental in that tournament, the man of the tournament. He went to Strasbourg, Chelsea signed him from Vasco da Gama. He went to Strasbourg, he did his exploits with this same Liam Rossino. Now, Liam Rossino has brought him into the system, in that midfield. When I look at Andre Santos, I see more of Obi Mikel. Just stay there, allowing Moises Caicedo to play his box-to-box role, And the Santos is a 6. The tackle, the passing, the one-time pass, very intelligent player. So that's one of Liam Rosselló's secrets, bringing in and the Santos in that midfield and playing the right players that players that can deliver, especially at the centre back. You play Chaluba and Fofana when they are fit. Since we can't boast of Kobe due to injury, you play Rich James or Malogusto, you play Cucurella. You can't keep mixing things here and there. That was Maresca's mistake. And you can see 4 wins in a row. If not for the lack in concentration against Leeds, we just threw away 2 points. Now we are back against Hull City. You saw we could have scored more goals. So I think Liam Rosselló will take Chelsea to greater heights. Now moving forward, the second question: can you trust your team to win high pressure matches? Manchester United, can they win? Especially, no, though we've seen them win the big one. But let's hear from you. What's your take on that?
With high pressure matches and Manchester United, I feel like we can handle those. We went to Emirates. Arsenal had not lost in 25 games. They had not lost when they scored the first goal, and they scored first, but we won the game. And I know people will highlight the West Ham game, but the West Ham game was a bit of a mishap from the manager. He should have started an out-and-out 9, because West Ham definitely sit back, clog the central areas, which is where Manchester United want to play. And then you don't have that space with Cunha, you don't have that space with Mbeumo. You need Sesko in, win the second ball from their headers, and you can see the goal we scored against West Ham. It was a cross into the box and a one-time finish from Sesko. So yeah, if you are talking about high pressure games, we have it in us to win, and I don't think we have any other big games coming up. We played Spurs, City, Arsenal. I think we have just Chelsea coming up, and yeah, that will be a bit of a tough one, but I believe in Carrick and the boys to deliver the goods.
Well, on this high pressure game, I can't boast of that as a Chelsea fan, even though the new manager has been excellent. He had 2 big games. Arsenal at the Carabao Cup tie. He had a 3-2 defeat and the 1-0 loss at the second leg. But there are positive signs. If they can continue in this fashion, especially from what I saw in the second leg, if they can continue in this fashion, if they can just keep on. That's that game against Leeds. It was just a lack of concentration. When they talk about big pressure matches, big games, it's not necessarily Chelsea, Man City. It might be playing an average team, and it will be your most important game. If we win this game, we will go Champions League. If we win this game, we will top these people with better points. You understand that kind of game? So this Chelsea side, the inexperience is there, but it's still a work in progress. I believe Liam Rosselló will take course to another height. And the red card has reduced. No red card again under Enzo Maresca. We are topping the table when it comes to red card. But thank God, Liam Rosselló now has instilled discipline into the dressing room. So let's move on from that. The number 3 question will be: key players in both teams to secure top 4 finish. Who are the key players? Because at times a single three can make a forest. So when it comes to Man United, who is the man, or who are they?
You can't mention key players without mentioning Bruno Fernandes, who for me is out and out the best player in the Premier League. With 12 assists this season, he has created the most big chances as well as the most chances in the league, and he's just head shoulders above every other player in the league. I feel with Bruno Fernandes in the team as the captain leading the team, we can deliver the goods. Top 4, top 5, we are there. And of course Kobe Mainoo, For a 20-year-old, his game is so matured. He brings that sense of calm to the team, keeps his head down, does the dirty work, connects the play, and yeah, he's growing. His game is growing, game after game after game, and I can't wait to see what he delivers for us in the future.
Of course, Bruno Fernandes from Man U side, that should be the number one name. But when you talk about Chelsea, but the way I see Chelsea, we need to be together to get to the next level in this game. So if Liam Musino can just, especially in the defense, I thank God now they brought back and they had to recall Sarr, the AFCON winner. Very very good defender. If you can just play in the main men, play in the confident players, you stick with Andy Santos in the midfield, your backline Chaloba Fofana, then Sarr, Rich James when he's fit he plays, João Pedro, Palmer, Esteval, the men that are confident, Enzo Fernandez, Moises Caicedo, exceptional players. So if you can just keep our foot on the gas pedal, I see us making the top 4. Now the very last question: Would it be a failure if either one of these teams fails to make the top 4? What do you think?
It depends. I mean, according to Giannis Antetokounmpo of the Milwaukee Bucks, I think it was a press conference after he lost a playoff game, and the reporter asked him, what can you do differently and why has the team failed? And he says to the reporter, every day you work, you go to work, you work towards something, a promotion, to provide for your family. Every day you don't achieve that, is it a failure? It's not, because you keep doing the work, you do the work. Every day you can't win every game. You can't win every game. You lose some, you draw some. And you can't say it will be a failure for the team not to make top 4. Because what the team has achieved so far, Michael Carrick's team, 13 points from 15 in a game run that includes Arsenal, City, Fulham, Spurs, and West Ham. That's an exceptional delivery, and I don't even see the team not making top 4 because we have all our tough games out of the way, and we are a very very competent side now. And yeah, for me, it will be disappointing not to make top 4, but no, I won't call it a failure.
Okay, from a Chelsea's perspective, from a Chelsea fan, if we don't make the top 4, it will be depressing, after becoming, because the standard is already high. We are world champions, We have to be in the Champions League by any means necessary, if you know what I mean. And I think if Liam Musino continues like this, definitely will make the top 4. That's my take. If he continues in this fashion, get the boys in order. They play to the best of their ability. You use these players to the best of their ability, as you have been doing so far. The top 4 is ours. This is Football Light. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel at Football Light Show. No space, together, Football Light Show on YouTube. You follow us on Facebook, Football Light, on TikTok, Football Light, Instagram, the same Football Light. Thank you for staying with us.
Thank you, guys.